Ma'am, we use apostrophes to show that is belongs to a noun or a pronoun, and to short form of is, like there is, it is, we only like there's and it. It apostrophes is.
Very good. Can you give me an example, beta? Tuhin, can you give me an example?
Yes, ma'am. Like this cat is his.
No. Like this
Ma'am,
is Tuhin's cat, or this is Tuhin's pen, or this is Tuhin's pencil. There we use the apostrophes. Is it clear, Tuhin? Tuhin, is it clear, beta?
yes, ma'am. Like Ram's pen is lying on the ground.
Very good. Ram's pen is lying on the ground. Okay, can you read it from here, Tuhin? Good afternoon, Devanshu. Can you read it here, Tuhin?
Yes, ma'am. To show possession of noun adds is apostrophes to the singular form of the word even if it ends in a. Example: I drive near the president's house every day.
Very good. So the apostrophe has two primary functions. One is to show possession of a noun, that is to show the ownership. And two, to show the omission of letters, to show that the letters are missing. Like to show the possession of a noun, add apostrophe s to the singular form of the word, even if it ends in s. Example, I drive near the president's house every day. So here we are using an apostrophe s. I like James' car. Okay, can you read these lines to him?
Yes, ma'am. These are my sister dresses.
No,
Here
first
are
read
my
this
friends.
line. Add apostrophe to the.
Add apostrophe to the ends of plural noun that ends in s. Example: these are my sister's dresses. These are my friends' pencils.
Very good, excellent to him. So what are these? These are my sister's dresses. So after s we are putting an apostrophe. Again, these are my friend's pencils. So after friends we are putting an apostrophe. Can you read this one to him? Just a second. Read it from here to him.
Ma'am.
Yes, Debangshu, you can also
Yes,
read if you want.
apostrophes should not be used in possessive nouns because possessive pronouns already so possession. You don't need an apostrophe. His, hers, its, my, mine, yours, ours, theirs, are all possessive.
So what a possessive pronoun when we are using his, hers, its, mine, yours, ours, theirs. These are possessive pronoun. Why? Because for these we are using s at the end. And we don't need to use apostrophe because we are already using s at the end. And this pronoun actually shows the ownership of a thing. So these are possessive pronoun. Is it clear to everyone?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Shruti. Tuhin and Devanshu, is it clear to both of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Devanshu, is it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Shruti, we were doing apostrophe. Where do we use apostrophe? We use the apostrophe after a noun or a pronoun to show the ownership of a thing. For example, if I say Shruti's pen is lying on the table, Tuhin is writing with Shruti's pencil. So we are using apostrophe S after Shruti to show that the pen or pencil is of Shruti. Is it clear, Shruti? Shruti, is it clear, beta?
ना बाहर निकलने लगी दादी आई
Shruti, beta, is it clear
No,
to
ma'am.
you?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
It's not clear. Okay, Shruti, if I want to say this pencil belongs to Shruti, how will you say it, beta? Tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
If I say this is Shruti's pencil, how will you say it?
I can hear your voice. Your voice was breaking.
If I say this is Shruti's, this pencil belongs to Shruti, so how will you say it, beta?
This is Shruti's pencil.
Yes, this is Shruti's pencil. Very good. So after Shruti, you are going to use an apostrophe S. Is it clear, Shruti?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then what we have? Then we are saying that in possessive pronoun we don't use apostrophe S. Why? First of all, that pronoun already ends with S, and that pronoun or noun is already showing the possession. So we are not using the possessive pronoun. We are not using the apostrophe S for possessive pronoun. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Shruti, you read this line. Read it from here, apostrophes.
Apostrophe should not be used with possessive pronoun because possessive pronoun already show possession. They don't need an apostrophe. His, hers, its, mine, yours, ours, theirs are all possessive pronouns.
So what a possessive pronoun? When we are showing the ownership, then we are using possessive pronoun. Is it clear, Shruti?
Yes, ma'am.
Tuhin, is it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Okay. Now can you read this, Tuhin, Hera? From here, to show the omission of letters and to form contractions.
Yes, ma'am. To show the omission of letters and to form constructions. Apostrophes are used to show any omission of letters in a word. Apostrophes are also used to form constructions. A construction is a combination of two words which results in a single. The apostrophe is used when letters have been omitted. Constructions are common in speaking and in informal writing. Here are some examples of constructions.
Very good. So what is happening if we omit a letter? We use the apostrophe to form the contractions. Like I am. See, how are we going to write I am? We will just use the apostrophe here. Then we will write am. So we are omitting a and using the apostrophe in its place. Is it clear, Shruti and Tuhin and Debangshu?
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
See, Shruti, here I am writing I. Then I am writing I and am. But instead of a, we are using the apostrophe. Is it clear, beta? We are omitting the A and we are using this comma. Is it clear?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Tuhin, can you explain this part better?
Yes, ma'am. When we write that I am in that place, we can also write I apostrophe M, because then the process is I am. If we write it in a short form, this will convert into I apostrophe M.
Is it clear, Shruti?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now Shruti, can you explain the next part?
Ma'am, I can tell.
Yes, tell me, Devanshu.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, you to be, you are, I, you are. Would, you would, you will. Ma'am?
Very good, excellent. So A is omitted here and we are using the apostrophe here and we are using RE. Here you would, we are using you, then we are using the apostrophe, then D. Then here you will, we are using you, then we are using apostrophe and double L. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Tuhin, is it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Great. Now, Tuhin, can you read it? We.
Yes, ma'am. We are, they are, they would, they will.
Very good. So, Tuhin, explain it.
Yes, ma'am.
Instead of which alphabet are we using the apostrophe here?
Ma'am, in putting the A of the or and it, we write apostrophe, apostrophe RE.
And what is happening here?
And in wood, we cut down or upping the WUL and only we write apostrophe D. And in wheel, putting the W and I and we write putting A. Apostrophe is apostrophe in.
Very good. Excellent. Okay, now can you explain it, Shruti? They, at least read it, Shruti.
They are.
Then,
They they are. Then the apostrophe is they are. They are. Then would is they and will is they will.
very good. Instead of will, we are writing just they, then a apostrophe, then double L. Instead of would, we are just writing they, apostrophe, then D. Here, instead of A, we are writing they, apostrophe, then RE. Is it clear to everyone, Shruti, Devanshu, and Tuhin?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Can you tell me to him this one? He.
yes, ma'am. He and he is. Then he apostrophe yes. Then he would. Then he will.
Very good. So can you tell me which things are getting omitted better?
Ma'am, in is I and would would and no, ma'am, wul and in will it will be wi.
Very good. Excellent. Debangshu and Shruti, have you understood this one?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you tell me, Shruti, see. Shruti, tell me this one, see.
She plus to be equal to she is. Then apostrophe s equal to she is. Then plus would equal to she. And then plus will equal to she will.
Very good. Excellent. So here I is missing. We are using an apostrophe instead of I. Here WOU is missing. L is missing. We are just using D instead of the word. And here WI is missing and we are just using double L. Okay, now Debangshu, read it better.
Yes, ma'am. It it is it is it is it would it will.
Very good. Excellent. Now, what is happening here? We are writing I through apostrophe. Here we are writing WOUL through apostrophe. And here we are writing WI through apostrophe. Is it clear to everyone? Shruti, Tuhin and Debangshu, is it clear to you all?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now Tuhin, read this one better. There.
Yes, ma'am. There is there would there apostrophe D and there apostrophe double L.
So what are we writing through apostrophe, Tuhin?
I is omitted and S is written. WOU is L is omitted and D is written, and it will WI is omitted and double L is written.
Very good, excellent. Now can you read it? The last one, Debangshu.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, that is that. That is that. This would. This will.
Very good, excellent. So instead of apostrophe, what are we writing instead of apostrophe better? Sorry, instead of I, what are we using here? What is the short form of apostrophe? Who can tell me?
There is.
Very good. I is omitted and S is written. Here WOUL is omitted and D is written. Here WI is omitted and double L is written. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Now you tell me, Shruti, this one, the first one.
Negative contraction. Verb plus not. Do not. Contraction is don't.
Then this one.
Does not.
Tuhin, can you read it better?
Yes, ma'am. Verb not, do not, contraction don't, and it is telling that Eno is repeating and it is written through a
Tell me, Tuhin. Here O is omitted and we are writing it through an apostrophe. That is does not. Okay, Shruti, read it better.
Did not. Verb plus not equal to did not, and the contraction is didn't.
So what is omitted instead of apostrophe? What is written here?
Didn't. There is O is missing and the
Instead
word
of
is
O, what are we writing?
didn't. Didn't. Apostrophe T.
Very good. Now tell me the next one. Devanshu, can you tell me the next one?
Yes, ma'am.
It is not. I-S-N-O-T not. So O is omitted. Instead of O, we are writing apostrophe. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, Shruti, can you make a sentence with don't?
Don't. We don't go to outside.
We don't go to.
Outside.
We don't go outside. Okay. Can you give me an example with does not, Tuhin?
yes, ma'am. It does not mm, go to the pub.
We does not go to the park. Very good. Okay, can you give me an example with did not, Devanshu?
What, ma'am?
Can you make an example with did not, Devanshu?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, Ram did not writing slow. He was writing speedily.
Tell me again.
Ma'am, I couldn't know.
Okay, Shruti, can you make an example with did not? Better make a sentence with did not.
Did not. In afternoon, she did not eat his lunch. Eat her lunch. In afternoon, she did not eat her lunch.
Afternoon, she did not eat her lunch. Okay, can you tell me an example with is not with a Devanshu? Devanshu, can you make an example with is not?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, Ram is not writing homework.
Ram is not writing.
Ma'am, his homework.
Ram is not writing his homework. Very good. Okay, Tuhin, can you make an example with aren't, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you make an example with aren't? This one? Aren't?
They aren't known to fly a kite.
Very good. Excellent. Now, can you tell me? Shruti, can you tell me an example with was not?
Was not. Wasn't. Wasn't.
Tell me better with wasn't.
Wait, ma'am, I am remembering.
Okay, Devanshu, can you give me an example with was not?
Mm. Ma'am, Rina was not lunch on dinner.
Tell me again. Tell me again, Devanshu.
Ma'am, Rina was not eat on dinner.
Reena was not eating her dinner. Reena was not eating her dinner. Okay. Shruti, can you give me an example with were not?
Were not.
Okay, you think I'm coming back to you, Shruti. Tuhin, can you give me an
Ma'am, he wearing touch the electric switch.
they were not going to the party. So it will be were not. They were not going to the party. Okay. Tuhin, can you give me an example with has not, beta?
He has not come to home till now.
He has not come home in December. Okay. Uh, Debangshu, can you give me an example with haven't? Debangshu, can you give me an example with haven't? Debangshu, can you give me an example with haven't?
Have not. Ma'am, Sam had not sleeping. No, ma'am. Okay.
Okay, Sophie, can you give me an example with haven't?
She haven't has a she when she haven't has a toy.
She haven't
Ma'am,
got
is
a
it
new toy. She haven't got a new toy. Okay. Now, Tuhin, can you make an example with had not?
I have not go to the park till now.
I had not gone to the park. It will be I had not gone to the park. Okay, Shruti, can you give me an example with owned?
own? She won't go to the market. She won't go to the party.
She won't go to the party. Very good. Okay, now Tuhin, can you give me an example with would not?
He had not, Mama. He would not eat his lunch at afternoon. At afternoon.
He would not eat his lunch in the afternoon. Okay, can you give me an example with cannot? Tuhin?
Ma'am,
Okay,
I can
you tell me, Devanshu.
tell we cannot see crocodile in the river.
We cannot see crocodile in the river. Very good, excellent. Okay, can you give me an example with could not, Shruti?
I could not do this work. It is very hard.
I could not read this word. It is very hard. Very good. Okay, Tuhin, can you give me an example with should not? Can you tell me which should not, Tuhin?
Yes,
Chup, chup karo.
I should not go to the school.
I should not go to the school. Very good. Excellent. Okay, now read this one. The first one, Tuhin, read it and tell me the answer. Yes, tell me, Shivam, the first one, what is the answer? I had not go to the market. This is wrong. I had not gone to the market. Or she had not gone to the market. Or she had not gone to the party. Anything. Okay, now can you tell me this one? Tuhin?
Number 1.
Yes.
Ma'am, is it correct?
Ma'am, it will be option D.
D or B? B for ball or D
Ma'am,
for
D for
dog?
dog. Ma'am, D for dog.
Very good. Excellent. Yes. Shruti, you were asking something. Tell me, beta, I told you it will not be I had not go to the market. It will be I had not gone to the market. Okay, one. B is wrong, beta. It will not be teacher because teacher is not written as teachers. It is eats written as eats. Okay, now Shruti, tell me number 2.
Which word in the following sentence should be contain an apostrophe? Susan can go to her friend's party because her parents have no car.
So what should be parents be written as?
Ma'am, parents. Option C.
Very good. Excellent, beta. Okay, Devanshu, tell me the next one. This one. Devanshu, can you tell me number 3?
Yes, ma'am. Which word follows sentence? Ma'am, sister. Sister.
Bob and his sisters, we are going to the race yesterday, but did not because it rained. The word dash is the only word in which the